Hello, welcome back to the Twin Flame Healing Scriptures. I'm your host, Master J. We're going to move on to scripture number 2, the impairments to the spirit body and the corrupted twin flame egos. Essentially, we can call this the counterfeit persona that people develop in intimate relationships. I think there's a saying in Japan, correct me if I'm wrong, they say that people wear many masks, right? There's a mask you go out in public, there is a mask that you have with your family, there's a mask that you have that with your relationship, the people you have in intimate relationships with, and there's your true self. When we get to know people, and especially if you are on your twin flame journey, you get to know the person's true self, their subconscious self, their traumas, their wounds, everything. On the twin flame journey, you get to know everything about the person you are with and who you are as you develop and as you continue to grow. Now, the information in this video and the following videos that precede this topic that is very, very, very deep and very important does not just apply to twin flames. I will say that. It can apply to any human being. However, why I am including this in the twin flame scriptures is twin flames heal each other at the core. Meaning, if you initiate a healing in your own corrupted ego, or what I say counter ego trauma, it will automatically cause your other half to begin shifting. And that is what makes a twin flame journey so beautiful. It's that if you make a decision to go, I want to be a better version of myself, like a teeter-totter, one twin flame begins to ascend and the other will catch up as a automatic result, just because it's yin and yang, just because it's masculine and feminine, just because that's how things work. In relationships that are not like the twin flame journey, this type of healing, you'll heal yourself, and then the person that you're aiming to be with won't heal automatically. You know, you guys make a choice to continue to grow together. The twin flames grow together as one unit with God and love at the core of the center of it. So I do want to preface to say that this information that I am giving you is not just for twin flames, but if you are in a twin flame journey, the advantage of it is when you begin to heal yourself and understand the traumas that happen to you and you begin to work on them, your twin flame will by nature, as a rebound of the universal energies, and through your connection, they will begin to heal as a whiplash effect. So that's the beautiful thing about this. So these are important things for you to know if you want to take initiative on your twin flame journey and say, I will heal myself at the core, which will heal our self at the core as well. And disclaimer, this is not medical advice. This is all to be taken as entertainment purposes only. Okay, now you get this. What is this video about? This video is going to explain to you what's going on and why this is important and how it's going to help you on your twin flame journey, because it's very, very, very critical. Relationships, everybody is messed up in some way. No human being is born perfect into this world. And many people develop what we can call a counter persona or a impairment to the spirit body when they receive trauma, depending on a certain age and the severity of it. So in this series, the next 5 videos, this is video number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you are going to see me go over each and every one of the types of impairments to the spirit body, the corrupt ego, or what we can call the counterfeit persona in sexual relationships, and especially the twin flame relationship, so you can understand who you are and who you are dealing with based on the things that have happened to you. This will go over things such as people that are controlling, people that are what we can call a void confrontation, people who hold certain energies and certain chakras and why they're closed off. So this information is very critical to understand. Once you watch the next few videos and you understand what went on with you, each and every video is going to explain how to begin the healing protocol as well. So this is simply a brief intro to the topic, that if I were to coach anybody, or if I were to help anybody with a twin flame journey, I would point this finger back at them and I would say, look what happened to you in your sexual relationships growing up. Look what happened to you at these certain ages. These certain traumas happen. And the younger you were when this trauma occurred, the more severe the impairment to the spiritual body. Unfortunately, at an age where you have little mercy is where the traumatic events that happen to you are the most influential. So when I say impairment to the spiritual body, what am I talking about? I want to paint this picture to you. And why am I good at this? Why am I explaining to you? What's my credential? Not only have I helped other twin flames, not only have I helped people overcome their trauma and work through this with my twin flame and myself as well, each and every trauma, each and every counter persona, each and every impairment to the ego, I have received them in my life. So every possible trauma of the 5 counter personas, I have had all of them to a certain degree. Why? Because, well, some people's lives suck more than others, and some people chose to become healers in their life. You can't really be a healer if you never felt certain things to a certain degree. So every single impairment to the spiritual body, I have actually healed myself from, so I understand what it feels like to quite the extent. And that is some of the duty of healers and some of the duties of masters. They become experts through regrowing themselves from spiritual trauma that they went through. Impairment to the spiritual body. When you are a baby, you are most easily traumatized because the spiritual body is not yet solidified. And you know, when you're a baby, your heart is open. When you are what they call young and dumb, your heart is open. And while we are developing a relationship with the opposite sex, or the people that we are looking for validation from, certain things in our life happen. And when these certain things happen, and if they are not dealt with in such a way, it impairs your spiritual body. So what do I mean impairs your spiritual body? It means it damages the full expression of yourself and the energy that is flowing. So one example I can give, say you were betrayed by your boyfriend or girlfriend when you were 12 and you never recovered from it and they did some spiteful things to you. Although you were 12, that is when your spiritual body was very loose and very easy to be damaged, which can result in a closed heart chakra, which can result in a false belief or a false persona. A protective measure becomes developed. Oh, girl broke my heart in, let's say I was 12 years old. She left me for no reason. She never talked to me again. This develops how you see every other relationship after that. And what we don't realize is many of us are controlled by our trauma because our ego takes over and develops what we call this impairment to our spirit body. The true expression of yourself, the true expression of your energy is no longer flowing. So say now every time you get in a relationship, somebody gets close to you, and right when they get close to you, you push them away. Or right when they get close to you, you run away. Or right when they get close to you, you have a panic attack. Why? Because the body keeps score. The spiritual energy in the body keeps score. And if this wound, these impairments, these corrupted egos never ever ever recover, you are not able to have a healthy relationship. But not only are you not able to have a healthy relationship, if you are in your twin flame journey, you and them having union is going to be much more tough because love conquers all. Twin flame union conquers all. Source energy conquers all. So the spiritual body, for love to flow, it can't be impaired. It can't be corrupted. You see what I'm saying? And as you begin to connect with your twin flame on your journey, you might see yourself bringing up these toxic behavior patterns, or you might see them doing toxic behavior patterns to you. And you go, what is this? Why are they doing this? And you get so triggered and you get so angry and you feel so hurt. What I'm showing you when this hurt comes or when this problem may arise in the future is the information that you will need to understand what is happening and the solution that you will need to understand how to fix yourself. And by fixing yourself, you will fix them. If they are your twin flame, right? I have to reiterate that. You will see when one soul ascends, when one half of the side, or the one half of the twin ascends, the other one will ascend over time. They cannot control it. And that's the beautiful thing about the twin flame journey. So we're gonna dive deep into these in the next 5 videos, but I want to give you a brief understanding of what exactly I am talking about. This does not apply only to twin flames, but if a twin flame understands this about themselves, they understand how to heal their other without being hurt, without being damaged, without running in circles and going through these long, painful separations of cluelessness. So if you have come to these videos, if you come to this, it's because you resonate on a certain frequency where it is time for you to understand this. What has happened to me? Because most likely what's happened to me, it is also mirrored. Something of a mirroring sort has happened to my counterpart. Say if my root chakra is closed or overactive, it is a high chance that my twin flame's crown chakra is overactive and their root chakra is underactive, where my crown chakra can be underactive as well. Right? It's mirroring. So as you see these things, you'll see one of you might be very, very, very clingy, and the other one might run from when people get close to them. It is the beauty of the dual nature of twin flames and souls mirroring each other. So when you are able to look at yourself from the core and understand yourself, you can go, I'm not going to try to change them. I am going to begin doing the work and solution on myself. And as a result, I indirectly change them, because everything is a reflection of the inner world without. The twin is your greatest and truest mirror. So this is a brief introduction to the videos that will follow, going over each and every one of the types of impairments, types of corrupted egos, corrupted mass that develop from the traumas that we all experience in life. And when you begin to understand these, I hope the information is very, very valuable to you, and you take it and you go and do work on yourself. And instead of allowing your ego to take over and conquer and ruin your relationships and fight or flight mode or avoid it or running away and none of these, I forgot it, bitches, blah, 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 blah. I hope you can sit at the core of yourself and at the center of yourself and know, you know what? Yeah, I am love. I am whole. This wound, this impairment to my energy flow, I'm gonna fix it. And when I fix it, I not only fix me, I fix us. Because we are, I are, you are, I are one. And if you have found your counterpart on this journey and you have hit a wall, perhaps this is the next level of information for you. That is my true and honest intention. This stuff, it can go very, very deep. The wounds, when I talk about this, and the triggering that can come up from this, and the level of healing that can come up from the next 5 videos can be very, very, very deep and intense and very challenging. But if you truly have the focus and you truly go, I want to not just unite with my twin, not just for selfish reasons, but at the very core of it, I want myself to be able to live in full expression of unity of what the source that I came with, then this is the video for you. This is the channel for you. I really, really, really want you to take note of the next 5 videos that come up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Focus, pay attention, and begin to implement the what I would call regimens to begin fixing your expression of self when it comes to intimate relationships and the wounds that can be so deep that whenever you clash and whenever you meet your twin flame, they come up instantly and go, I hate him for that. I hate her for that. Why'd she always freaking do that? She does that because you do that to yourself. He does that because you do that to yourself and you don't allow yourself to be free. And we're gonna unravel the wires and cords of energies that may have happened to you, unfortunately, in this lifetime from people who did not have their best intention for you. And we're going to keep on rising and moving forward. So That's all for this video. Follow us on Instagram at the Scorpio Scriptures. Comment down below if you are ready to begin your journey, and if you are ready to begin union not only with your twin flame but with your real self, and to fix the damage that other people may have done to you. It's not your fault, but know that we are all a reflection of one. So as you begin to change yourself from the inside out, you'll see. Just, we're barely scratching the surface here. It's your man, Master J, signing out. Peace.